So I asked our next speaker if he wanted me to say anything specific in his introduction. He just said, tell him I'm living the dream, which is as cool as it gets. So Ryan Doyle from Live to Give, who was back there a minute ago. There we go. Yeah. All right, Ryan Doyle from Live to Give.
Yeah. How's everybody doing today?
Doing good.
Woo! Detroit. Wow, beautiful. Well, I'm Ryan Doyle. I am stoked to be here. I'm absolutely blown away by the outcome and by everybody's technology and the tweets. I was on the way here, it was like 300 tweets every couple of minutes. I couldn't believe it. Incredible. Before we hop into my whole spiel, as far as embracing the challenge of being a character, I thought I'd let you into my weird little world. One, I love car washes. I think they're incredible. They're like Cedar Point meets Water Park. I want to run through one. I don't know. I'm just saying. I love them. Two, I know there's only 3 ingredients that go into a grilled cheese, but I think with my heart of hearts that I make the best one on the planet. I welcome all challengers. Number 3, I think there's a specific order and a design to a dishwasher, and I think a lot of people ignore that design. I am OCD about it. Put the forks with the forks, the spoons with the spoons. Oh, she knows. It's her problem too. It's terrible. So those are my little weird things. Everybody's got Twitter. Tweet your 3 little peccadillos. Our friendships will begin. I'm very excited about it. Let's get into it. Why am I here? I've asked myself that for the last few days or the last few weeks, and I was trying to, what can I bring to 140 that's different than anybody else? I'm sharing a stage with people like Jeff and Stephen Clark and Mayor Bing and Hajj. It's just amazing to be amongst these people. I'm humbled, but what can I bring that's different, that's unique, that you haven't heard before? And I got to thinking about this and had to inspire myself after 2 tough losses with the Lions and the Wolverines this weekend. Spartans, congratulations, though. So I decided to get after this speech, and as all worldly thinkers do, I headed out to the park. I hit the swirly slide and got my play on, try to unleash that inner child. And I remember the original reason why I submitted to speak here. And a good friend, Dave Murray, he emailed me, he said, you know what, Ryan, we got a lot of great speakers. We got some amazing ideas, some companies that are second to none. But I think we need more stories. And I think you have a story worth sharing. So that's why I'm here. And my story began October 15th, 2006. Everything before that was amazing. Man, like I said, living the dream. I love my life every day. I was born in Oklahoma. I moved here. Whoop, whoop, Boomer Sooner. Moved to Michigan when I was 2. Almost a legal drinking age later, I find myself at the University of Michigan studying psychology and business. And I really enjoyed my college experience. Loved it. Had a great time. Met a lot of amazing people. Definitely hit the bars and met good girls and fun. Oh, my parents are probably watching this on Ustream. I hit the books. I was at the library. I loved my college experience, but I was blissfully unaware that there was something huge missing in my life. And that was something that gave me purpose, that lit a fire in my belly every day. I was missing that, and I didn't know that until October 15th, 2006. So I decided to ignore the fact that I was tired then, and I started to take a leap into what inspired me. I began reaching out more than just a higher education, but more so higher thinking. And I created something that I was very proud of. It hit me in the mouth one night. It might have helped that I had a glass or 2 of Merlot, but in any sense, I was inspired. I watched a 60-minute special. It was talking about the economic classes here in America and who gives more of their money to charity. And I was very humbled to find that the poorest people in this country were giving more of their money as a total percentage of their income than the richest. And that's amazing to me. That humbled me. It made me look in the mirror and say, you know what, Ryan? Why haven't you done more? Why haven't you given back? Why haven't you stepped up and used your background and used the opportunities to better your community? It was a question I had to ask myself many times, and as any young entrepreneur these days, I started Googling, how do I start my own nonprofit? Gotta love the real-time web. Started learning things that ended up creating a one-page Word document that had nothing to do with the business plan, had zero to do with a fundraising model. I had no idea what to do. But I know if I got it down on paper, that I've taken my first step into making that happen. So I just put pure passion down. That led to a 44-page PowerPoint slide that I showed and I used as a sales pitch to my family and friends. And you know, that's a pretty elementary way of starting an organization or a company, but I sure did. I'm proud of it. And I ended up learning a lot. People laughed at me. People told me I was loony, that I was off my rocker, and I love that. I welcome that. I still get it. But I use these things as fuels. I decided to take probabilities, throw them out the window, and go after the possibilities in my life. And that's something that I was very proud of. And I think my formula for making that work is simple. It's cliche, but it's true in my heart of hearts, and that's if you have unmatched passion and unwavering persistence, you can do anything. The only reason it doesn't happen is because you run out of time. But if you just keep going, it always, always, always happens. At least that's my me holding on to my child inside. So I created this vision of a nonprofit that allowed me to connect donors, recipients, and the community in the most personal way possible. I wanted everyone to feel the impact of their donation. I wanted you to see the exact person you helped, and I wanted to use the tools that we're talking about and raving about at this conference. Video documentaries, live video streaming, social media updates, internet tagging, recipient feedback, recipient follow-up, all these amazing tools the real-time web allows us. We harness that and we use that to show you the exact path of the donation, to allow you to go through the entire charitable journey and be a part of an emotional experience and not just hand a dollar over. That was my dream, and now we have a team of a wonderful 20, all under the age of 24, who do this for fun on the side of their 50, 60-hour job or their masters. And I'm humbled to say that we've raised a bunch of money for this wonderful state, so I'm very excited about that. But I was hungry. Literally, I needed to eat food. I was putting all my money to Live to Give, and I was bussing tables. So I needed to do something bigger to allow me the opportunity to do something. So I created a video production company called Video Vision 360, where we connected. We took the same ideas as Live to Give. We connect business owners to their clients and customers through the power of video. And it was very important that we made that very visible on the web and visible with video. So these two companies combined equate with my real life business experience, and I'm having an absolute blast with it. But what I'm trying to say is that we all need to, whether we are or aren't tired or inspired, we absolutely need to connect the dots. That's what this conference is about to me. It's about connecting the dots in our lives, connecting the dots with each other, connecting the dots online in this crazy, entangled, ridiculously dense World Wide Web that we use, and use those to fuel our passions, to allow us to unleash what we were meant to do, get excited about our purpose work, and attack those things, live on purpose with purpose. I think those are very important. I think if we connect the dots with each other, with our communities, with this state, with this country, we can overcome anything. Now my goal, my hope, my challenge is for us to use this conference and use these connections and all these dots that we're putting together and create positive, sustainable, empowering growth for this beautiful state of Michigan, for this amazingly innovative city of Detroit. And I say we take this day, we use it to make this place a lot less tired and a hell of a lot more inspired. Thank you.
How you doing? Good job. You get a hug.